Hello and welcome to another Looney Tunes commentary. This one is for Three's a Crowd, released in 1932. It's the 46th in the series, because I am counting the previous two Boscos as one, because one was unreleased, so it's 46th. It's directed by Rudolph Ising, and it's in the public domain, so you can easily watch it, but it is also available on Laserdisc on the Golden Age of Looney Tunes Volume 2. So yeah, with Three's a Crowd, this one is the first of a few cartoons that involve book characters coming to life. Though I do have to wonder, before I get into that, what time is that? What? I mean, it looks like 5 o'clock. Did he stay up extremely late and now he's going to bed? Or is he... I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, it's the first in a series of cartoons that involve book characters coming to life. So you've got Frank Tashlin's Speaking in the Weather, Have You Got Any Castles, and You're an Education, and one of my favourite cartoons of all time, Bob Clampett's Book Review. Now, obviously, they didn't have a series in mind or anything, but it's still the first in that little tradition that they had. Now, the animation here of Alice looks very similar to the animation in Red-Headed Baby. I don't know, the movies just look the same. And as it has been with a lot of the later Merrie Melodies, they've just do the song in the beginning a little bit, and that's it. And then just do all these other songs. So you got Rip Van Winkle, and before you had Robinson Crusoe, and I believe Friday is that black character's name. Of course, Three Musketeers. Pretty straightforward there. I mean, look, out of all the cartoons with this theme, this one is probably my least favorite, but it's still pretty charming. It's it's quite fun. I mean, the gags aren't wild or anything. So you got Napoleon in the back. Yeah, Robinson Crusoe. But in this one, unlike those later cartoons I mentioned, they're not really so much on the cover. They're mainly just coming from inside the book, whereas the other ones just had a lot of fun with the various covers. Henry VIII, of course. I don't think his wives would be so happy. Antony and Cleopatra doing a bit of Shakespeare, which makes a lot of sense, but anyway. Good old Nero. Fiddling while Rome burns. I do like the character designs of all these different characters. And you got Cleopatra, probably one of the whitest Cleopatras I've ever seen. Though the animation, it looks very fluid. I mean, is this... I wouldn't say it's rotoscope, but it's very different. I mean, if you know the answer, please let me know. But yeah, it's very fluid. Then yeah, I'm not too sure about this reference. So if you know, let me know. But the next one, of course, and this is probably why this cartoon perhaps doesn't get shown, is the Uncle Tom's Cabin, where Uncle Tom himself would come out into the spotlight and sing his song. But so yeah, this one definitely wouldn't be shown. I mean, not just for Uncle Tom, but also for the character from Robinson Crusoe. I do like the song he sings, though. It just got a nice melody to it. But again, as I would have mentioned in one of the earlier commentaries regarding the Uncle Tom, I'm not familiar with the story, so yes, I couldn't tell you what my actual thoughts of the whole thing is. But this song comes across as nice in terms of the way it sounds. Now, this is going to be one of the best looking Mr. Hydes I've seen. I just love this crazy, deranged design. I mean, look at that. Kind of looks like a bit like Jerry Lewis, in a sense. I mean, obviously, they wouldn't have based on him, you know. But given that he didn't become famous until much later, but just the face definitely reminds me of him. But yeah, it's one of the most deranged looking. Then we got good old Tarzan. I wonder how many takes they did of him screaming in the microphone like that. And just like with Cleopatra, that's just so different, just in the way it looks and acts. But I do like in a moment that they use various pen nibs and whatnot to attack him, and so overall, you know, Three's a Crowd. No, certainly nothing wrong with it, but it's not the best title. I mean, sure, it was obviously for the song that they were promoting, but you know, if you look at the title, you wouldn't have guessed that. I mean, I certainly didn't guess that it was going to be based off literary characters coming to life, but that's one way to get rid of bad guys. So, yeah, then they just throw them off the edge, and that's it. So, yeah, if you haven't subscribed yet, I know I keep mentioning this in each video, but it really does help if you haven't. And please give a like to the video if you do like it. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this cartoon. And yeah, the final Merrie Melodies of 1932. Hooray!